Henuva's helmet sat a little tighter around Dax's head than was comfortable. The heads-up display was almost non-existent, barely able to mark anything outside of a 10-foot radius. The stench of bad tacos and sauerkraut burned his nostrils while he marched through the ship. "You know, I would have been perfectly fine not wearing a helmet," Dax pointed out. "You're in the middle of a Death Squad cruiser. You're not going in there without being fully armored," Dalia countered over the radio. "Yeah, but why does it smell so funky in here?" Dax asked. "Sweat and fear," Henuva replied. Dax's stomach turned at the explanation. He let out a groan and shook his head. "Things I don't want to know. I thought your suit was sealed at the neck." "It is," Henuva said. "When Valtakuntera experience different emotions, the sweat produced sports a different scent. It's from way back in our early days as a way to warn if something was safe or not." "Your people never cease to amaze," Dax huffed. "I couldn't use a helmet from someone on a team who doesn't have such a small head?" "PITA says that it's not me. It's that 5-head you're sporting that's the problem," Henuva replied. Dax walked past a medical bay. He only had a split second to look inside. The number of men and women holding their stomachs and writhing appeared to be around 100. No other injuries seemed to be attended to. "Sandrina, how long was that antidote you made supposed to take to kick in?" Dax asked. "It wasn't a full antidote," she replied. "It was just enough of one that they wouldn't die. They're still going to be cramping, and, Mark, how did you say it?" "Going off like Old Faithful," Mark replied from right behind Dax. "Yeah, that. But only for another day or two while their bodies work it out of their system," Sandrina added. "Out of all of the horrible things in this universe, I'm really glad the Ghost Rider doesn't exist," Dax huffed. Mark sped up, reaching Dax's side. He walked backward with the M4 against his shoulder, ready to fire at a moment's notice. "Penance stare?" Mark asked. "I mean, it does make you relive the pain and humiliation you've caused in your life, and in that case, I'm fairly certain the butt cramping would somehow get involved." "Strong point, but maybe we could point him at the Empress and get all this done with nice and quick," Mark replied. "We wouldn't be that lucky," Dax chuckled. The armed escorts rounded a corner to another large corridor. A dozen yards ahead, to their left, the wall slid open, spilling blue light into the hallway. Their armed escorts walked them toward it. "It'd be lucky if we get out of here alive, that's what'll be lucky," Mark countered. "They're not going to kill you," Henuva jumped in. "Me? Absolutely, but not you two. You're just being taken to the second in command, that's all."